Hi, my next question was, do you gesture a lot when I'm speaking? And I think they mean like public speaking. And I did it. I waved my hands. You probably can't see because it was on the camera. Yes, I do. Guilty. So gestures tends to be like people talk about hand gestures, but it's bigger than that as well, isn't it? It's about the body language. I would say yes, I do use hand gestures when I'm speaking. Obviously, I don't do so much when I'm on camera, um, but I find it relaxes me and it helps with the tone of voice and what I'm saying as well. But I'm also quite expressive when I speak to somebody one on one. So I always say that I would be a really bad poker player. I'd be a really bad gambler because people can read my face really easily. And as I say, I'm very expressive in my face, in my voice, and in the hand gestures and different things. And there will be people, and there are people that say that I speak too simply and I use too many gestures, and they're critical. And then there's other people that say, no, she needs to speak more clearly, she needs to do more gestures. And I think ideally you need to be doing you and see who your people are that are fine with it. If not, you're always going to be second guessing yourself. The only thing is when if it goes into nervous gestures, the touching your nose and different things like that, then you've got to train yourself out some of those nervous gestures and keep your hands at the side. Some people are still doing this thing of holding a paper clip to stop them fidgeting. I'm not a fan of that because I think you can fidget even more if you've got something in your hands. But also, one of the other things I would say about gestures is when you're watching other people, who are the speakers that you like and that you respond to and resonate with? And just keep an eye open for, are they doing a lot of gestures and movements? Are they very expressive? Or are they someone that's very still? And what kind of style do you aspire to, and that you would really like to be like that? Because I do think that there's room for reinventing yourself. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't speak at all, but when I got very excited about a subject, I did have a tendency to speak over the top of other people and sort of shout them down. So I really wanted to keep the excitement, but be a bit more that I would speak in a lot of different situations as well. And one of the things that really helped me was when I started seeing female speakers like Brené Brown and Liz Gilbert, because they do some gestures, but they also just speak very naturally, and you have that sense of that's probably how they speak to their friends. And so that's what I would say about the gestures and different things. The goal is for you to feel good about being you, and personally I think rather than communicate the best version of you when you're speaking, my own goal for me is about a fair representation of me. I want you to see who I am. And it's okay that I'm not very good at some things. And it's okay that that there's some things that I'm better at. That's what I mean by a fair representation of who I am. And that's ultimately what I want for you, is for you to feel that you feel good enough about who you are, that it's okay for people to see if you're somebody who uses your gestures and gets all excited, or somebody who's more still and more centered. Take care. Bye.